Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to more My Little Pony. And I just want to jump right into it. Again, thank you guys for joining me on this journey. Thank you for the support, whether it's on YouTube, on Patreon. I appreciate you. All right, let's get into it. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, Season 8, Episode 6, Surf and or Turf. Hey! Oh, what? The Crusaders are going! Oh, what? This is awesome!
Did I mention we're glowing? So, where exactly in Equestria are we needed?
Actually, where you're going isn't even in Equestria.
Wow, that's almost off the table.
Oh, wow.
What's way out
You're going to,
Mount Aris.
yeah.
The home of the hippogriffs. And that's
Really?
where you're headed.
Adding to the movie continuity. This is great. This is great. This is great.
You really don't need to come with us, Twilight. We can take care of this
Oh,
mission just
wow.
fine on our own. Yeah!
So Twilight and the Crusaders. This is never, well, besides the teaching stuff.
I know that. But I'm not so sure
They don't
ponies
go
care about you
on
want you
missions.
going off so far on your own. Besides, there's some school business I need to take care of on Mount Aris. This permission slip is for Silverstream. It's very important that her mother and father sign it, or else no field trips.
No,
Sounds
field
like some
trip.
pony just wants a vacation.
Okay, yes, I have been wanting to visit Mount Aris ever since the hippogriffs moved back, but it's purely research. Silverstream's brother is going to meet us there and take us to their houses.
Will we see Tempest? Probably not.
They have more than one house?
I guess so. The social structure
want
of
it.
hippogriffs and sea ponies is a bit of a mystery.
Yeah.
All aboard! Last stop, the new Mount Aris station.
And it's new. Nice. Bro, Lyra's going everywhere. Remember she was in Las Vegas last episode? Now she's going to Mount Aris. She's a traveler.
I don't know if I like being a hippogriff. Part bird, part pony. I'm happy with just my pony parts, thanks. I think hippogriffs are pretty neat. I learned
Yeah,
all
it's a
about
cool
them on
species.
Applejack. The hippogriffs all once lived happily on Mount Aris.
Uh-huh.
But when the Storm King invaded, they used a
Storm
magic
King,
pearl
yeah.
to turn into sea ponies.
Okay, so he
and escape
technically
to
is a
the
villain.
underwater safety of
So,
Sequestria.
yeah.
Then,
Not the
in the
biggest fan of
Battle
him.
of Canterlot,
Probably the worst villain we've
Applejack
had in the
defeated
series.
The Storm King.
Wait, what? She told you she defeated him by herself?
Maybe she didn't say that exactly, but it makes for a better story.
Final stop, Mount Aris station.
What? That was fast. Unless it was just like a fast, non-shown time. But alright, here we go. We've been here since the movie. It's much more colorful. Hippogriffs coming out.
All right. So what kind of cutie mark related friendship problem do you think we're supposed to solve?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But hippogriffs don't have cutie marks, so it might not have anything to do with that at all.
But no, well, they are part pony,
Still,
so
the map called us.
wouldn't they
It must be a kind
be
of problem
able
that
to
only
have it?
we can solve. Go Crusaders! But how do we know exactly who we're supposed to help? Attention, please! Any grip here have a problem?
You talking to me?
That's all I got. Maybe if the map could be a little more specific about our mission,
That's
like
kind of
maybe an address.
How it goes.
The map doesn't really work like that.
Yeah.
But I'm sure
You go to a
and whoever
place-
needs help, we'll find each other.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Miss Sparkle? Over here. Sorry I'm late. I'm Silverstream's brother, Terrell.
Silvish.
A hippogriff can have a sea pony for a brother? How does that work exactly? Shh! It's rude to ask a question like that.
Well, they are them. Yeah.
Whoa!
That's so cool, man.
Can I ask now?
It is kind of strange. See, after the Storm King was defeated, the sea ponies didn't have to hide anymore.
Yeah.
So some of them changed back to hippogriffs and went home to Mount Aris.
But others got
This
used to living
sounds
under
like
the water and
thorax.
stayed in Sequestria.
And me,
Sequestria.
well, I kind of go back and forth with this. It's a tiny piece of the magic pearl. It was split up among our kingdoms.
Oh. Well, I'm pretty eager to see the Hippogriff Village. You know, to get this form signed and research. So,
Hey, Terramar,
So,
does any griff you know up there have a problem they need help with?
On Mount Aris? No, every griff is pretty happy up there. It's a great place to live.
Alright, show me the issue. It's so cool. World building on point.
whoa, this looks amazing. Last time I was here, it was a ghost town.
That's
We
that's
Novo thought
exactly
it
what I
was
said.
important to return our village to its former glory.
Nice. This is so cool. They have a flag. This is awesome.
And now, I officially open the Glad to Be a Hippogriff Festival!
Alright. Building your civilizations is great. Yeah, things looking really good right now. Oh, okay. I thought they were gonna like fight or be in the contest.
It's a good day to show up.
Not really. We do this every weekend.
Oh.
Hippogriffs really like being hippogriffs.
Yeah, maybe we should make it like a monthly or like a yearly thing.
There's my boy!
Hi, Dad.
Haven't seen you in days, son. Wish you'd come around more often.
Oh.
Dad, these are Silverstream's friends from Equestria. They came up to...
Princess Twilight Sparkle! Attention, every griff! Princess
Every
Twilight
griff.
Sparkle is here! She's Silverstream's teacher.
Oh, a teacher. That's cool. Oh, she's the one that's in school right now, correct?
Here to take in the marble that is Mount Aris.
Sorry, I should know these names.
Absolutely. And to have you sign a form for Silverstream.
Yes,
Glad
that is
to.
okay.
But first, let's show the princess some real Mount Aris hospitality.
I really hope they get
To the
that signed.
refreshment tent for
No, why does
stein
it feel
of
like I have like
salmon
a
juice.
string? Concern.
Research. See you later. And good luck. I know you'll find your mission.
Well, your dad's certainly outgoing, isn't he?
He's a great guy. All my relatives are nice. That's kind of the problem.
Wait, stop. What's that wonderful sound?
Oh no.
Those are the Harmonizing Heights. Legend
Harmonizing
says
heights. Dude, those likes music. Oh my god. Imagine this. This place is like what's that I don't know the name of it, but you know when they do like things for meditation, they have that bowl and the stick, and then it's like perfect pitch or like a frequency.
Is she okay?
Imagine that. Does the whole place like that?
Absolutely the best place ever.
Well, like I guess
So
nature
lucky.
kind of gives
And
us
you
that
get to
off.
swim in the ocean. You have 2 great places to live. How do you make up your mind which one to stay in?
That's a problem.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Did you say problem?
Prob-
You have a problem? Yes.
Yes. I get what they mean, but
Woohoo! We discovered our mission. All right, we did it! Woohoo! Sorry, you were talking about your problem?
Right. Like I said, Mount Aris is one great place to live. That's why Silverstream and my dad and some of my cousins came back here. But Sequestria is another great place to live.
yeah.
That's where my mom is.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So no matter where I am,
Are they
I feel
divorced?
like I'm letting someone down.
No wonder you're
Well,
having such a hard time.
no, yeah.
deciding.
Like
And I have
that's
to
not
choose
pressure.
soon. Every other
you should
griff
put onto
my age
yourself.
already knows where they belong. I'm still not sure.
When in doubt, chart it out. Now, we put down everything great about each place and everything not so great. Compare them, and your decision is
Yeah,
made.
but you have to have a home,
Well, it's
especially
obvious,
when,
isn't it?
you know,
Mount Aris is
maybe
the
you
best of
have
all possible
parents who are
worlds.
separated.
Pro, it's beautiful. Con, too far from Equestria. I think that pretty much sums it up.
But you haven't been to Sequestria yet. How can you even compare them?
Terramar's right, Sweetie Belle.
Oh, we're gonna get their
both places before we decide.
hippogriff form, or sea griff, whatever they call them.
Hey, every pony! This festival is fantastic! Look what I won at the ring toss booth! But of course, I'm really here on business.
Yes.
Skybeak's already signed the form. Now I just need your mom's signature. Is she around?
Oh, we're all going.
She's a sea pony in Sequestria.
That's what Silverstream meant by houses.
Mm-hmm. If you'd like to meet my mom, we're just heading down there now.
And how exactly are we gonna visit underwater?
Yep, we're gonna have to do the thingy. Alright. Yeah, we're back! Oh, they're so cute.
Woohoo! Yeah! Whoa! This
Aw.
must be just like flying!
Yeah, like I was gonna say that, like,
Where's
she's
your
enjoying
mom's
it because
house,
it's the equivalent of flying. That's awesome.
This is awesome!
See, bro, man, like, like I feel like I'm getting tickled every second. Here we go. We are here.
Mom!
Terramar, welcome home, baby. No excuses. This
Tara,
time you're
okay,
staying
sorry, I
home.
should know his name.
Scootaloo, Sweetie Belle, Apple Bloom. This is my mom, Ocean Flow. And this
Oceanflow.
is...
Princess Twilight Sparkle, what an honor. You know, Silverstream just raves about you.
Well, she is one of our most hard-working students. In fact, I brought this form for you to sign so that...
Both my children are so smart. Would you like to see their baby pictures?
What?
Mom!
That sounds adorable! I'd love to! And you know, to find out about aquatic pony early development and...
Oh my god, sorry.
Research.
Yes.
Oh, well, maybe your friends would like a snack while we're gone? Some kelp chips? Fish oil tea?
No thanks, Mom.
They're-
I'm gonna go show them around.
She's pretty nice. Yeah, this could be like a divorce situation.
Can't catch me!
Or at least that's maybe like the metaphor they're going for here.
Not much sunlight down here, is there? Boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. No grass to run in and no hooves to run on it with. And excuse me, but how do you keep from getting all pruny?
Dang. Uncalled for.
Everything sounds funny down
Scootaloo love this place. Jellyfish.
Okay, I've seen everything I need to. So, why don't we find Twilight Sparkle, finish the chart, and, head back up the mountain? I have some serious field twirling to do.
Where's she going? I want to stay and swim some more.
You guys are forgetting the mission.
Princess Twilight, you're back! And just in time for the screeching competition.
Why not? Could be another trophy in my future. Be back soon.
What? Okay, I gotta hear Twilight screech.
All right, let's add some positives to this
Again,
Sequestria side.
I love how nerdy and passionate she gets.
Swimming is like flying, multicolored fish, and did I mention the flying thing?
I was low-key very upset
You
when...
forgot the cons.
Oh.
Dark, wet, sea monsters. I don't remember any sea monsters. Apple Bloom, looks like it's up to you. Me?
Oh, wow.
Both places have a lot of good things about them.
Yeah.
I can understand why it's hard for you to decide. Your heart is in two places.
Oh, we got a song.
Live in
Okay.
one. You're torn between the hilltops.
Sorry,
and
I was gonna...
mountains.
To complete my thought.
Thank goodness that
Twilight, when she wanted to
Crusaders
visit
had begun.
Griffinstone. Remember, she was so upset she couldn't go there. So it's cool that now we see that energy over here.
These hills they call to you, they say harmonizing heights. This is your home, simple and serene.
Okay, you're
The
just biased
sun's
because you like
apple
it.
leaves are a mountain to dare to compare anywhere to there is unfair and just plain wrong. Colt or mare, or you wear feathers, fins, or hair. This is where you belong.
That's where Fluttershy belongs.
I can think of a place that's way more exciting and cool. Not to mention more you. Come on, you know exactly where I mean. Sequestria the most. You're supposed to be there underneath the sea where you can feel at home. Swimming with your friends, you can spend all day here. Playing in the bay here, splashing in the foam. Sailing through the wavy blue. You'll
Alright.
view a slew
Turtles.
of
Tortoises, sorry.
the rest, the sea's the best.
See that? That's nice vocals.
Build your nest
Dolphins.
here on harmonizing heights. Live it up here in Sequestria. Nothing compares to harmonizing heights. The eagles are regal, but the skulls are cooler. Their claws are so awesome with their sweet maneuvers.
You know this song.
Star wishes every night.
Oh, wow.
Fish by Eolite. Better, wetter, shinier, brinier. Sequestria, harmonizing heights. Sequestria, harmonizing heights. That's it. This is the end. Don't ever talk to me again.
Okay, come on, guys. Ah, yes, this is the first time the Crusaders are at odds. Because usually they always work with one another.
If you all can't even agree amongst yourselves, how am I supposed to make up my mind?
Yeah.
It's hopeless.
Yep. Okay, this is nice. This is uncharted territory.
Sweetie Belle said to tell you it's your fault that Terramar ran off.
Well, you tell Sweetie Belle that if it weren't for her, our mission would have been over by now. And a success.
Scootaloo says this whole thing is your fault.
Well, tell her that I'm not the one who dashed all of Terramar's hopes and made him give up on the world. Both worlds.
Dang.
Sweetie Belle says it's your fault that Terramar ran... Oh, wait. I already told you that, didn't I? What's going on?
There you go.
Where's Terramar?
Terramar, it's Nick. Terramar.
He kind of left. He wanted to be by himself.
Which was not my fault. Mine either.
Well, of course not. Why would you think that?
Because it was our fault. All we had to do was help him choose which world to live in. And we let him down.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever said that he had to choose? Well, he did. Maybe Terramar is making it harder than it has to be.
Yeah. Maybe he's forcing this issue.
We're having
He's creating
a
it for himself.
seashell crafting circle. Care to join
Terramar.
us?
Actually, we're right in the middle of...
There you are. The flag folding ceremony is about to begin.
Thank you, really. I've had a great time in both places today, but... Wow, this must be how Terramar feels.
There you go. Yep, she got it firsthand.
Oh, hello, Skybeak.
Ocean flow. You're looking well.
Okay. So it's not as dark as I thought it was gonna be. They're peaceful. They're just kind of chilling.
This gives me an idea.
Very cute steps.
Huh. I thought for sure he came this way. He did.
And I'm staying here, too. That way, I don't have to be on land or in the water.
You're in the air.
We're sorry. We were supposed to help you, and we just ended up confusing you more. It's all our fault.
Yes.
Oh, great. You're sorry, and I'm still confused. I'm staying in my tree.
We might have something worth coming down for.
We thought we'd get every creature together for a picnic on the beach. And we mean every creature. Yay!
Ah. This could help with their traditions.
Son, there you are. Your friends told us how you've been feeling.
And we're sorry if we ever made you think you had to choose between worlds.
Yeah, no.
That wasn't our intention, honey.
Yay.
Your hippogriff heritage is something to be proud of, certainly.
Yeah.
But you're more than just where you're from or who you live with. We love you because you're
Yeah,
you.
that's great.
No
Great,
matter
great.
where you choose to be.
You don't have to decide. You can keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah.
Going back and forth.
And enjoying both places.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Even if this is like a lighthearted version of like choosing mom or dad or one side or the other, I still really love this. That was so wholesome.
Something we forgot to add that both places have. Family and friends who love you.
Yes.
Thanks for everything. Hey, are you glowing?
Hey, they got it.
Yes! We did it!
Congratulations. Your first
Don't forget the
math
form,
mission
Twilight.
was a success.
The form.
Guess that means we're officially done here. I hope you come visit your sister in Equestria.
Yeah, come see us. You'll love it.
Who knows? You might even want to live there.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was a joke.
The form. All right. Well, world building, continuity, it pays off as we go back to Mount Aris. I believe that's where the fallout happened between all the ponies, if I remember correctly. We go into Terramare, was that his name? Him. And he faces this problem of hippogriffs. They are both, I guess, land and sea creatures. And it seems like it's a more self-created problem because he says, I need to decide which one. I think that's always his pressure, that we always need to kind of fit into a box and we need to be a specific someone or be a specific side. Especially, again, if we look at this through sexuality, through race, you know, we always think that, I only need to be American. Oh, I only need to be Mexican. I'm talking about myself. I'm only straight. No, I can't be bisexual. I can't be that. So I'm looking at it through that lens, and that's where I really love this episode. And as well, too, if we're talking about parental situations, again, this wasn't as dark as I thought it was going to be because both places were great. And I think one could kind of see this as, the mom side, the dad side. I have to choose one. But at the same time, too, I do think it's more about fitting into which one and just choosing one forever. But that's not what we need to do here. They're a species that's just so complicated and so expressive with their forms and everything. So instead of choosing one side, you need to embrace both of them. And that was very beautiful and wholesome. I don't think we've really had that type of ending in a long time where it was just reassuring, it was caring. It wasn't really so problematic. It was, I think, more internal that the issue was. And just in general, this episode, as I already said, world building, continuity. We really use the movie and we're propelling the series. We are attacking the hippogriffs. Sequestria is a thing. This place is now developed. They have like their own like traditions, weekly traditions. They should probably slow that down a little bit. And I guess the final thing, just seeing Twilight nerd out, go to a place. They didn't really go into her using an excuse as like the chancellor of the school or in teaching. So maybe a little bit of a slip up there. But regardless, I really enjoyed this episode. Whenever they build on continuity, I'm always going to love it. It's awesome when they do it. And again, just this message was really wholesome. It was great. Like, you got to love this stuff. Healthy communication and self-sabotaging. But a good episode and a nice one, I think, after following some wild grannies in Las Pegasus. Actually, we're traveling a lot, right? Las Pegasus, we just went here. This is kind of interesting. But alright, guys, it's going to be it for me. Thank you for joining me. And I will see you when I